Hello guys, Omni here. We got a second trailer earlier today for the upcoming Star Wars series, The Mandalorian, which is releasing on November 12th on Disney+. I've already pre-ordered my subscription to this, which is apparently a thing you can do. I'm ready and waiting for it. It is about 2 weeks away from this point, and I can't wait. I might even be more excited for this than I am for Rise of Skywalker. I think this looks very visually interesting. It's a different tone and feel of Star Wars while still looking and feeling like Star Wars. It's that scum and villainy aspect that I really want to dive into in this kind of lawless West kind of tone that they're really kind of established here with this bounty hunter character, this proxy for Boba Fett that we have here, the Mandalorian. Taking place right after Return of the Jedi, where the Empire has started to crumble and fall as the what's left of the Galactic Republic trying to rise from the ashes. We see most of the galaxy lawless, governmentless, and this is where these types of characters are going to thrive until we see where everybody is, until the Republic is reformed, and by the time that The Force Awakens comes around. So I'm really interested to see where this all comes along. There was something I was reading today that it said something about a major spoiler for something is going to be in the first episode of The Mandalorian, and I can't imagine what it would be spoiling. I've only read like one article about it, but it didn't really tell me a whole lot, so I don't know what they're talking about. So who knows? Maybe it's a character shows up in this that may kind of hint towards something later, maybe something that shows up in Rise of Skywalker, or maybe something they plan on introducing it back into Clone Wars when that comes back around. Who knows? I don't know. Or Obi-Wan. There's a lot of things that it could lead into, but I'm not sure. If you guys know, fill me in the comments. I don't care. I'd like to actually know what they're talking about if that's something you all know. Spoilers for Rise of Skywalker, though, keep those out of the comment sections, please. Anyway, let's go ahead. I'm going to stop talking about this. We're going to dive into the trailer. Here we go.
Is the world more peaceful?
I love this shot.
It is a shame that your people suffered.
Oh, dude. There's the Trandoshans. I'm so excited to see them.
Bounty hunting is a complicated profession.
Heck yeah. Ooh.
They said you were coming.
Oh my gosh.
They said you were the best in the parsec. Would you agree?
Dude, that's just so awesome. So many classic races finally coming back into play. I like it.
Mandalorian, look outside.
Dude.
Yeah? Good.
Dude, that just looks so epic. You can't tell me it doesn't. I'm so excited for that. Every shot is just gorgeous. It feels, like I said, it feels so fresh, but at the same time, the way it's presented is so familiar. It's one of the things that I feel like has been like quite a balancing act that's been going on for a while in Star Wars, at least since Disney's taken over, about trying to meet in the middle of what feels like Star Wars while being something new, visually different, without going too far into different, which alienates the people that want it to feel like Star Wars, or feeling too much like something that we've been steeped in for so long for people that are just ready for something different. I think this just blends the two together. And that's really just going off of the trailers, everything we've heard about it, the passion between Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni going into this. I don't know. something at least about the way it's being presented definitely, I think, rides that line right in the middle. And I think this is going to be pretty awesome. I'm really hyped up for this. I am beyond excited. I can't wait to. I just again, I love seeing like the ships are models that they're using in these, and then going back down to something we haven't been seeing in Star Wars for a while now is familiar races, familiar places, and there shouldn't be a reliance on going back to like things we've seen before. I mean, even in the prequels, we still jumped around to a lot of different planets, new planets, seeing a lot of places that we hadn't seen before. But there was still at least kind of this connective tissue in Star Wars where maybe sprinkled in there'd be some people or races or aliens that creatures that we would see that would make an appearance, similar ships, stuff like that, that really kind of make it still feel integrated. I feel like the sequel trilogy has been really kind of rooted in a completely different corner of the galaxy, because even in a lot of the recent films, we haven't really seen really any familiar aliens that I can at least think of immediately out of my mind. Not to at least the frequency that we did in like the prequel trilogy and the original trilogy. But not that that's a bad thing, but I like seeing those familiar things, being able to call them out. And there's even some races that are being introduced and brought into this that were from the expanded universe for things outside the films, that I think is really interesting being implemented in here. And that's definitely got to be all Dave Filoni, because he's really deep in with the lore of the expanded universe, and even through the Clone Wars and his ownership of all of that, has been doing a really good job at sprinkling all that kind of stuff in, and seeing ships from Knights of the Old Republic making appearances and stuff like Rogue One, and even other things, as well as like just they're pulling from all over Star Wars, even the stuff that Disney wanted to ignore completely. And I like that. I like seeing these things. And even going farther into the Mandalorian mythos, again, as a huge Knights of the Old Republic fan, they've been dancing around the Mandalorian Wars for so long. Clone Wars, the upcoming season, seems to be diving more into that, and I'm really hoping that they do go into it. This is supposed to be exploring the Mandalorian culture, and I would just really love, even if it's just a name drop somewhere in there, just like Canderous Ordo, or just like some reference to Knights of the Old Republic, or please Revan, would just like it would just like make me the jolliest little guy in the world. Please do it. I would love that. Anyway, it's something I've been begging for, even though Revan was in a cut episode of Clone Wars, which grinds my gears here. Anyway, that's it. I'm really excited for this. I think it looks great. It's visually awesome. All the cast and people involved, the people creatively behind it, the writers, directors, everybody like that is working on this seems to have a great love and passion for this project, and I can't wait to see how it turns out. We don't have to wait too much longer. It's almost here. It's almost and I'm just ready. So this is where we're going to pass this off to you guys. What did you guys think of this trailer? How does it compare to the first? Are you excited for this? Where is this on your level of excitement of Star Wars, whether it be Rise of Skywalker, this, Clone Wars, or the Obi-Wan series that'll be coming out on Disney Plus as well? Share all your thoughts and opinions down in the comments below. We'll carry on the conversation after the video. And as always, guys, if you like this video, please feel free to support the channel by liking, commenting, and subscribing. If you didn't like it, let me know in the comments what you didn't like, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Thank you guys for stopping in. Take care, everybody, and may the Force be with you always.